Interesting. Oh, is the sheet up yet?
Yep, it's been there for a long time. Usual place.
It says Wild Weasel on it, though.
Yeah, oh, Roger, I'll change that name now. Start streaming, start recording. I will call it Hurricane Sherman UN Rescue.
Ah, yeah. Double transmitting.
Warren, hot mic.
Bad Warren.
I'm actually not looking.
Okay,
I can
stand
see
by.
you transmitting.
Checking that. Does anyone fancy the intro today? Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. So another fun-packed mission for you today. It is Operation Hurricane Sherman UN Rescue. It's based on a film. What film did I watch? The Rescue of Jabbertsville or something in Africa, where the Irish, UN Irish were under siege. That's what I based it on.
Yeah, the Siege of Jadoville.
There we go. Even though it's not really anything like that. So what we've got is Jadoville here in Africa, strangely. And there's a bunch of civilians. They're civilian UN trucks that Kofi Annan, or whoever the main UN guy now is nowadays, is sent in. But they've been ambushed by the terrible African Congo leader. And he's surrounded them with troops and light armor. You can see the red guys. This is a zoomed in urban situation, as you can see. Light troops and light armor are scattered around in small groups. And the UN guys are anchored and will be fired on if they move. Obviously, the UN guys are the blue. We must go in and kill the red guys, but not harm the blue guys, obviously. We don't want another UN incident on our resume sheet, because we do have a habit of doing that. So that means accurate weapons and accurate strikes and accurate everything only. So what could possibly go wrong? Ah, right. Hurricane Sherman, is it? Are you in Sherman? Is Sherman here? Hello. It was spotted by Sherman off whatever, East Africa. And it's coming, and it's terrific winds, terrific rains and hail and everything. And
yes, if I recall correctly, my response was, fuck yes, finally some water.
Yeah, some water. Unfortunately, it's just bypassing South Africa by 50 miles, and it's all going into the Congo.
So all you get is the wind.
So, yeah, basically, it's really super, super high winds. I'm trying to, right, here we go. Clocked at 1,500 feet. It's clocked at 117 knots above the ground. It's not that bad on the ground. We don't know what it is above the ground, but it's still frigging high. Obviously, no other air forces are operating. Only we are, because we're silly. It's not a very realistic mission, but obviously we like to have a bit of fun every now and then. In fact, I can get my magazine open to say why it is important. If you look in 1996 July American Air Forces magazine, you'll see a feature. If you turn to the open page, you'll see a 4-ship of F-15s. True story, and I want to reenact it one day and make a video out of it when I get time. And they head off from their base in Iceland, somewhere in Iceland, and they fly 500 miles into the Atlantic. They refuel, then they do ACM for an hour or so, or however long it takes to do ACM with a hard deck of 10,000 feet, then back to the tanker, then 500 miles home, by which time a hurricane has moved into Iceland, and it's not landable weather, 80-knot winds above the ground, obviously, like worse probably than we've even got today. So I have to decide what they're going to do. The only thing they can do is go to Scotland. So they turn for Scotland, but then again, after they've checked their maths, because maths is very important in flying, they realise they're coming out 50 miles short on fuel, and they would have to ditch. So they all turn in, it's all very dramatic, and they go back to Iceland. Iceland has 500 feet visibility and unflyable winds at this point. And they come in and do this super crazy, super emotional landing, and all 4 of them do make it down, crabbing at like 45 degrees, but make it down. And then when they talk to the superior officer at the end, they say they would have all died if their commanding officers hadn't made them practice in 40-plus knot winds at their local airfield. That was 96. I don't know if they do that nowadays, but that's something to learn, and hence why I make my guys fly in stupid winds. Ours is a video game, so we can just ramp it up to 120 knots because it doesn't matter if we crash. Right, so I've gone over the thing. No respawns. Now, on takeoff, I may allow some respawns because there may be some silly things, but generally it's going to be a one-life mission within reason. So try not to die. That's especially important over target. It's going to be really, really, really hard to fly with 120 knot winds over target. Just take your time, fly upwind, and we've got all the time in the world. Don't rush it, and you'll be okay. Teams, we've got Condor, who are the Warthogs. They're probably the only guys going to be doing the damage today, I imagine. We've got Sherman's Tigers, Caps, Flankers, Gumbos, Harrier Jump Jets, good luck there. with jump jets, but we'll see how it goes. Even Red have turned up today in their super flankers. So I'm going to start the mission, and we'll see you shortly. Okay, the mission is up. Typing the stuff in now.
So apparently, the very simple radio download just went down because I'm getting the download speed of 0 from it now.
You don't want that. You want a good download speed. Okay, the mission's still loading, so we're not going to go. Yes, I really want to do that mission. So it would only need 4 of us, and it would have to be 4 people who. Well, I'm burning time now because the mission's not up. 4 people who can refuel, because we'll need to do the refueling, or at least some camera tricks to make it look like we've all refueled. Do some basic dogfight practice, and then head back in stupid wind. Which point we'd have to change to a new mission where it had really bad winds over Reykjavik. I think that'd be sick.
Are you talking about this mission or a future mission?
Future mission. I want to do an exact reenactment of their real life flight, and obviously it'll be more like making a movie. So we'll have to die loads of times to get the film right.
What real life flight was this, by the way?
It's at my parents. I've left the magazine at my parents' flat, so I don't know. But as soon as I know, I'll scan it into the computer and send it to you, and you can have a look.
Except when we do this mission, it'll be easy because we fly in even crazier winds.
We do, yeah. I suppose that's one thing. So, well, I'll see how much. Technically, the limit for wind in DCS is 99 knots, but I've managed to get 120 today by doing naughty things. Plus gusts. Shit. Yeah. Like I said, I think everything here is okay. The flanker, it just has enough authority. The Tiger doesn't. It's only got 1 tail fin. You have to use nose wheel steering all the way down the runway and drift all the way down the runway. A-10s, I don't know, so we're just going to have to find out.
It's going to be crazy.
On the plus side, the A-10s don't have to actually go very fast. They can take off at about 50 knots.
I just did it with an A-10. It's fine. It's fine on the runway. As soon as you take off, though, you're basically flying sideways. So
sweet.
I like you can basically take off at 50 knots.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. So if you do crash,
part of that is cap shows pretty much the shortest runway.
Yeah, I did that as well,
God.
and the hardest one to see that doesn't have landing lights. So yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't have landing lights?
Okay. Right, still waiting.
Is that a real password?
No, it's not.
Wow.
Or rather, it was yesterday.
Right. It was a bit of a silly one.
But are we using SRS?
Yeah, we should do. The SRS server is up. It's the IP. If you refresh the spreadsheet, you'll see the IP. The SRS server is there. It should be working. Let me know if it's not. Still loading the map. Takes so long. So we'll be steering from our base to the target. We should do that above the clouds. Otherwise, it's going to be really horrible flying down in the muck, I think. So take off one by one and just zoom climb above the clouds. I think it's probably the best.
Looks like I'm the only one in the SRS server.
Oh, so yes.
I'm there with you.
Ends in 222. Ends in 222. You've put the wrong one in. So Signore, so if do you know what airport you'd come to in real life?
No, that's what I was asking. So, I guess, yeah.
I'm pretty crap at public transport. Alison's really good, so I'll put you in contact with her to decide how you can get.
How far away from now is it time-wise?
So it's now the middle of March, and the air show is middle of July. It's 3 months until the air show, and I've already asked. You're welcome to stay at my parents' flat or Alison's flat.
Hell yeah!
So you've got free digs for it wherever you go, basically, which is pretty cool.
Well, that's very nice of you. Well, yeah. I'm gonna.
Seriously, there's no one going to Farnborough.
Well, awesome. Yeah, we'll talk more about it.
Roger, yeah, it's quite a long way away, I suppose. But the earlier you book, I guess the cheaper it'll be. I don't really know how.
No, yeah, totally. I can get over there on the plane. That's no problem.
Don't do it, Cap. Signore's a dog.
Yeah, this is a dog. That's
you know what I'm over there. He's like Donald Trump and shit. Yeah.
True. Just imagine we'll be sitting side by side watching their show with Trash, with Pete.
Yeah.
That's like the dream.
It's gonna be so awesome.
My dream come true, pretty much.
Can't bring pot, Signore. You can't bring pot.
Yeah, you can't have pot.
Right.
No,
Sell out within the days, putting them up. So be quick.
Roger.
I'll give you a couple of numbers. I know Cat's over there.
Cap is the password in, and I still don't see it.
Oh my god.
It's not. The server is up. I'm typing the password in now. The password is in now if you refresh it, and the server is good to get in. Let's do half an hour of practice, because I'm guessing some of you haven't practiced, to try and get your landing and take off. Just take off, then respawn, then take off, then respawn. Get as many as you can in. And there you go.
Cap, there's some air spawns, right?
Yeah, there's not enough space on the ground, so some of you will be air spawned. So it'll be good practice for fighting the cloud as well. Right, I've got to get myself sorted now. So
I suppose the guys with air spawns can just do touch and goes.
Yep. No, because half of the battle is trying to get. Half of the battle is trying to getting down on the ground, to be honest, and settled. As you know, so when you land, guys, you want to almost full right roll on the ailerons, otherwise the wind will flip you right over. You probably know that already.
Oh, what heading is?
Holy shit! Everything's white. Oh my god! We spawn in a cloud.
You do spawn in the cloud.
Oh boy.
Your instrument flying today, chaps?
What's the base of the clouds?
3,000 feet.
Oh boy. Everything's white. It's all white.
You'll go straight down.
3,000.
Better take
shit.
note of those TAC can stations.
Oh boy, right?
Easy, guys. Easy. Right, got that. Radio.
Trust your instruments.
Trust your instruments. You better.
I don't trust it.
There's 4 of us all right here.
Yeah, use the force. That's your best bet.
I don't understand what's happening. I'm descending, but I'm going up.
Well, you're not descending then, Sky.
You're inverted.
No, I'm just forcing my nose down. What the hell is going on?
You'd have to do this in real life, Sky. You'd have to fly through clouds. Got an instrument.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like this.
Not with an instrument aircraft.
No, that's true.
Oh my god.
Ooh, take it.
I'm nose up suddenly.
Yes. I just gained 1,000 meters.
I was down, and then suddenly I like popped through the sky.
Warning, autopilot.
I just spotted and my A10's on fire. What's going on?
All I can hear is fucking rain.
I don't know why it's on fire.
Oh shit, I'm already like 90 degrees to the right. What the f...
It's got warnings.
Yeah, my aircraft just flying by itself right now.
Yeah, I just keep flying straight up for whatever
Tender,
reason,
are you gonna go to the air show?
Yeah.
Hey, another boy.
I have no idea what to do.
I just gained 3,000 meters.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna fly over. Stay with Cap or
If
something.
you're at the flanker, on the right hand side is the on the right hand side of the HUD is the sync rate. That's what I use.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight down.
Alright, comes coming in.
Warning, autopilot.
Better watch an
F5
expert.
is shaking on the ground. That's how strong the wind is.
No wonder.
Right,
Oh, I just stalled my engines. What the hell?
I'm gonna check my radio really quick.
Oh, I see. I'm out of the cloud. Cloud bottoms are at like 400 meters. No, 600 feet. Yeah, 200 meters.
What the hell? I'm stood still. I'm being pushed.
Oh my god, F5 braking this.
Oh, there's lightning. Wow, the lightning's really nice down here.
Do we have any warbirds?
No, of course not. They wouldn't be able to take off. F5, remember, you need
Guys, the weather down here is really nice.
Here comes Cap. Save you lot.
I take a parachute doesn't even work.
I can't slow down.
I just popped out in a valley, luckily. I was right next to a mountain. On both sides.
Oh, wow.
Scale lining up for finals.
That's probably the radar. That's probably radar.
Look at this Harrier. Holy shit.
What runway are we using?
I don't think it matters.
30.
The runway.
31?
Yeah, Roger. 31.
It was
Why
the
would we
radar.
use runway 30? That's a tailwind.
I'm hovering. It's not a tailwind, it's a headwind, bro.
I'm moving
No, but
sideways.
if you land on runway 3...
I'm moving sideways through a valley right now.
How can you tell which
Guys,
way the wind is going?
I'm hovering, guys.
Is there an instrument that tells you which way the wind is?
Yeah, you look up at the ground and see if you're moving faster than you're not, say you're above the ground.
And if you have
Okay,
a
my
HUD,
SRS
you
does
use
work,
your,
that's good.
Alright,
That's
skate
the
shot
last
final runway 30, gear 3 green.
Expect lag
Well,
right now.
a little longer.
The wind is so hilarious.
The fuck?
Oh shit!
You're
I
going
can't-
so
Oh,
sideways. I called it. I called it.
Look at that air brake
Okay,
up, boys.
taking off.
It looks really beautiful. Very vibrant.
Hey, who's that cutting in?
Got it down. I think I broke a tire.
I'm just
Wait, what the?
flying
Downward
over
runway
it.
30.
My aircraft is getting blown off the runway.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
I have to have like
Wait,
right
so
stick
cloud
down
base
on
was
that.
Oh yeah,
what altitude?
This was easy.
Two planes
Oh.
coming in short finals.
Hey, the water looks really choppy too. That's a good touch.
Even the trees are leaning.
Turning base runway 30.
Holy shit. No, it's just quite crazy landing.
Probably taking it.
Oh yeah, one dangerous thing: flying in the wind's direction suddenly loses all the lift.
Okay, I'm gonna take off. This sideways is hilarious.
How was my landing? Holy shit.
Well, I made it.
Scale.
I'm on
Scale.
final.
Try to watch
Okay,
me
that was
land
kind of
this
a
bitch,
challenge.
because I'm on final.
Copy watching standby.
Whoa, that was
Active
tense.
runway
Gonna
is
start.
31, confirm.
A from tender.
Why is it just
Atomics
a carrier?
detected.
So, yeah. Why are you guys going onto the runway? I've called finals like.
I'm holding just short, but the brake.
Cat right stick down, right stick down.
Carrier there, though.
Yeah, you have to watch out Harry's respawning on the runway.
Since when
I
could
can see an
F5
explosion over there.
Anybody on short final?
Yeah, Boogie is, or Banshee is.
I'm on
Who's exploding right now?
Warren is calling final runway 30. 33.
Okay, let me know when I can take
Oh,
off.
who's that?
Woo!
Clear the runway if you're heading on it, because I will crash into you.
Is that a warning or a threat?
So both.
It's a fucking threat, bro.
Let's see how short do I need
Yeah,
to
actually,
take
I
off.
might
Get
just-
shot down A10, because that shit will happen. Don't.
Alright, we're all going in at once, boys.
Okay, Haley's on final.
Do it.
Arming guns.
I think it's the
really
wrong
want to get
final.
out of the way.
Arming guns right now. A10. I swear to God.
I got
No,
Holy shit! I just took off in like 100 feet of runway.
Marvin, I am not on the runway.
Oh my god!
No, there's A10 landing and
This
then
is
an
great.
F5 fucking landing.
I just took off with like 100 feet of
the
runway. guys.
A10, next.
Oh, this isn't bad.
Oh my
I'm in the.
god, awesome landing!
Oh,
This isn't bad at all.
Oh my god!
It's no
shit.
biggie, guys.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
30 knot ground speed. Then you're right.
Guys, I just took off with like 30 feet, 100 feet of runway.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Did you have gear down?
Yeah.
I did.
Don't tell
The
anybody.
guy. No, you didn't.
It's down.
Hey, Tender, I would have landed that, just so you know, had it been
Skate
done.
turning finals runway 3-1.
Sonic is on finals.
Fucking cut in front
Yeah,
of the traffic.
watch out for
final.
me.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Oh,
I'm circling around.
wow.
The flares look so awesome in this like shitty weather.
Everything looks really good down. I'm really enjoying this, you know. Yeah, it really looks fucking good. Ooh, a lightning strike.
I went through the clouds and then crashed into a mountain.
Oh my god, turning downwind feels so good. I'm hating. I'm hating turning into
Sonic
wind.
is on short finals.
Fuel 1500.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Wolf's on short final.
Okay,
Wow.
let's do some target practice, I suppose. Just try
Scenario
aiming.
on long final. I hope my Mavericks.
Skate on long final behind
Final, so
Scenario.
watch me. Watch out.
Copy that. Atomic holding short runway.
Has anybody landed the A10A yet? Or an A10?
I've landed the A10. It's pretty tricky. But not bad, but you know. I highly recommend you come in with either no flaps or just approach flaps.
There's
No,
a,
what do you
there's
mean
a
takeoff?
Harrier crabbing.
Holy shit, what's this Harrier doing in front of Harrier! Don't listen, don't listen.
Actually, I
fuck is
feel
going
like
on
I need
back
to.
there?
More throttle, Harrier, more throttle.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
There goes the runway.
Oh wow, I can easily ID the runway. Cheers.
How the hell did I land?
Like taking the act.
Tenders on a 2-mile final or 3-1.
Short, go ahead, go first.
Everyone is rolling on the runway like mad, right? To the left.
Great.
F5 flight is currently taking off.
I can't fucking repair now because the wind is causing my engines to stay spooled.
Alright, Senior's coming down.
So turn the other way.
Short
Go
final.
90 degrees to the wind.
I got an A10 You're too high and too fucking slow.
No, I'm perfect for an A10.
Well, I may go under you.
He's body positive about his A10.
That's what she said.
Yeah, go in front of me if you were.
It'll be fine, Tender. Just stay on the left side just in case.
Yeah, I'll just watch you crash, so.
Holy shit, my F5 and this glorious rate of climb.
Yeah. F5, should we do a formation landing?
Look at my crab.
I want to do a hover.
Oh my god, there's a flanker to my left too. This is dangerous. Dangerous as far as
I would not park on that. Oh my god, who just cut me up?
Wolf's on long final.
That wasn't me.
You're landing really long, Senor.
No, I'm behind you. Look behind you. Oh my god, keep rolling. Keep rolling.
I'm trying.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Alright, I made it down.
My wing is...
Whoever that was, that just flew down like the whole runway. Try land shorter. Oh yeah, turning downwind.
Who's there?
Sagan.
Holding short runway 30.
Taylor's on the final on
That was
active runway.
Visual traffic.
Guys, I'm having an absolute ball watching you. It's making me laugh. Look at these noobs coming inside us.
If it's active, because this is there are people on final, but they're not approaching.
Oh, just get out.
Oh, watch out, watch out.
Oh my god!
Pull out, F5, pull out.
No, I'm landing this.
Cap, check out my plane.
Yeah.
Look here, perfect landing.
Come on, F5. A tail, well done. Parachute. Parachute, well done, tail. Oh!
Base.
Wolf is short final runway 31. Do not fucking.
Come on, Wolf, bring it in. Plenty of aileron when you get down, brother.
Oh my god, the SU-27 going. Oh, okay. Forward. Low.
Oh,
Go
God,
over this area. Go over it.
Harry, you better get off the runway.
Guys, you barely need any runway space to take off. You can take off in a parking lot.
It doesn't matter, Stack. Just keep trying.
Alright, Senior's on long final. Everybody.
Atomic on final.
I'm way too fast.
Going short final for runway 30.
Oh, left stick, Wolf, left stick. Yep, you got it,
It's the rudder that doesn't work.
Okay, let's try doing battle ornament then.
Oh wow! Look at that F5 trying to come in. Holy shit!
You've got to land fast, Wolf. You've got to land 300 clicks at minimum, otherwise you can't control it. All flankers, land fast and you'll be fine.
Flankers too, yeah?
Yeah, make sure you use your parachute.
Jabus.
Good job.
I'm gonna try a hover landing.
Is parachute P?
Yeah, see, I wanna hover.
Atomic short final.
Parachute
Finals runway 30. Traffic in sight. In front of me.
Oh,
yeah, there's a parachute on the 27.
Well done,
on the 33.
There's no parachute on 33.
Yeah, it's just the 27, right? Parachute. Yeah.
A10, get off the runway.
I'm taking off.
Roger.
Jesus.
Oh, look at all the debris to greet me. How nice.
I don't think it's too good for me because I've got such a large wingspan.
Alright,
Alright guys, hold on the
final.
shot. Don't come in now, I'm shot final.
Yep, Senior's on short final.
Holy.
Two flankers on top of each other on short final.
God damn it.
Hello, on short final.
Who's just cut me off? That's fucking wonderful.
I can see you having to work really long hard on this cap.
Okay, rudder in flankers and we've got this.
Wow, you guys are doing
well done,
Speed break. Signal speed break.
Tomic's on the right-hand side of the runway, just finding a way to get it.
Woo, got us through that aileron.
Yeah, left aileron, left stick.
Speed.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm down. Okay.
Very good.
Tend to turn the short final.
You just got to throw in that right aileron the whole time, or else it'll flip over.
Yeah, full aileron on landing.
So fun.
One thing you also gotta try to do is land with one wheel on the ground.
This is also like, I'm not even moving, but it says I'm going 80 knots. This wind.
Okay, let's
flanker doesn't go below 80.
Full rockets and the fuel for takeoff.
Flanker doesn't go under 80.
Way too fast for this land.
The indicator doesn't go below 80.
No, yeah, I see that now. Thank you. I didn't realize that.
Cap, are you streaming right now?
Go on, F5, up you go.
I'm working on it.
Harrier.
Who's in that A10? Holy shit.
Ah, Jesus.
Hold on, tail. Good approach, A10, very nice.
Thank you. Oh,
you got it, you're right, you're right. Well done.
Scenario's gonna try to cross this fucking grass.
That was nice.
What, my sketchy ass takeoff?
Yeah, cross the grass.
Okay, let's try to fire rockets against the wind.
Oh, I forgot to set up curves.
Who's that with the bombs holding short?
Go, A10, go!
Skate taxi.
Sonic and short. Oh god, I'm gonna crash.
1-0-2. Работайте с посадкой.
Atomic?
Oh, sussed.
Atomic, Sidewinder has tone.
1-0-6. Дружинник.
Alright, when you're happy, guys, come and park with Cap and we'll get armed up. Nice approach, flanker.
Okay, taxiway takeoff.
It looks like the flanker's just floating. Crazy.
Tokyo.
Oh.
He's got it, he's got it.
Full right aileron.
Oh shit, it's going straight for us.
No! What is this?
EOS
I felt the
failure.
concussion from that. That was actually pretty sweet.
Failure.
Sorry.
Hydraulics failure.
Which one? Okay, one crashed on the runway and one
Right
crashed on the
engine fire.
taxiway. Who was who?
Yeah, I was skate
failure.
crashing on the taxi, I was too heavy.
EOS
I felt that
failure.
explosion. Like,
ACS
it was
failure.
weird.
I'm waiting for A10 to go in.
Cap,
So
You can probably land
check my approach
past me.
Right
Tell you
engine
the
fire. Radar
10.
failure.
I got fucking bad. You see
EOS
that?
failure.
So I looked left to check my approach
ACS
sectors,
failure.
and I just see get a whole screen full of flanker.
Hydraulics failure.
Oh, who blew up?
Simon.
Nice
Behind
approach,
us?
A10.
Oh no, I think it's flares.
Harrier is on the runway, so you go around it, go over him.
Warren taking active runway 30.
Yeah, stick to the left, the Harry's on the right.
Okay, that A10's got it mastered. Come and park with me.
Alright.
Oh my god, this thing's a pig with any ordnance.
If I had any rudder authority, I would.
Okay, Tate is on final.
Oh, I'm by coffee right now. That's what I'm by.
Oh good god, I can't stay stopped because of the crosswind.
Well done, flankers.
Anyone on final?
Yeah, Taylor's currently touching down. Touchdown.
Someone is here on long final.
Good on final.
Well done, tail parachute.
1-0-2.
Right, Cap summing up.
Oh my god, look at me, I'm on the apron. I'm just spinning around by the wind.
Hang on,
What static is that? Whose open mic is that?
Oh, stop now. Wait, let me reposition myself.
Oh, I can finally use the wheel chocks for something.
Scale lining up on final. Behind something looks like an area.
All units, taxi with your flaps up, otherwise the wind will lift you off the ground.
Also, I recommend not landing with your landing flaps.
Which one are you, Cap?
I'm on the runway and I'm the blue one.
We can only bring rockets.
Should we load up with our weapons now then?
Yeah. You can only bring rockets on 2 pylons?
We can take bombs, but you're going to have to be really careful.
Are you taking bombs?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to think.
I wonder if we can hover this in.
Maybe
so
2.
Why don't you landing?
He's a master, apparently.
Warren is landing runway 30.
Scale shot final 30.
Just a tip.
F5s, I strongly recommend you place your chocks.
I like the
just
bombs will dismiss.
Final runway 30.
I'm going to try to hover all the way to the parking lot.
What's this flanker doing?
Hovering.
Go around, power up, go around.
Oh shit!
Landed it.
Made it.
Get the hell out of here.
No, my A10's moving again and got my engine shut down.
Ah shit, I can't there.
I'll make sure.
Good landing, Warren. Very nice.
Cap, what's this wind on?
What's the wind?
Yeah.
There's no way of telling. I can tell you it's 120 knots at 1,500 feet. Probably about 60 knots down here, I'm guessing.
So we're gonna lose like 80% of the flight and shit on.
Holy shit!
Yep.
When I get ejected, I just fly across the runway.
Oh, watch it! Look at you go.
Cap, there's no point in bringing bombs.
I don't think so. No.
They will never hit the target.
I'll just take rockets and go.
Yeah.
I thought about mad dogs, but it's probably a bad idea.
I feel like if we
in this wind.
Yeah.
Should we taxi to the run?
Everyone get
27.
Everyone make sure you've refueled because I've given you not much fuel for the landing, and repair your gear. They're almost.
Are we done? Are we done with our landing practices?
Yeah.
No air targets.
Yeah, no air targets. Come to the apron and let's get going.
Well, I just took off. I'll try a tailwind landing for shits.
I am gonna bring R-73s just because I'm gonna use them as rockets. Just goes by now.
That's not going to end a disaster.
Yeah, along with rocket pods, I'm just gonna bring 4 extra rockets, basically. Bam.
Roger, don't shoot those UN trucks.
Oh no! Watch me! I'm getting drifted.
Where are you?
It only happens when I'm first spawned in.
Flankers, make sure you refuel. In fact, everyone refuel. I've turned your fuel down.
Roger.
A10's were on fuel. Full.
Do you want us here by all the flankers?
Yep. Wow, look at Warren try and land the wrong way around. What a noob! Look at him go.
Is the wind just pushing him?
Yeah, he's just.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
If someone by
Listen
the
to
name
the
of
engine just fiddle out.
walk away from is a good one.
That angle.
Wait, so should we take Mavericks or not?
Yeah, I guess so. They should work.
I mean, the Mavericks are probably your best shot since they're guided.
Yeah, they can do 400 knots.
And they can calculate trajectory, so...
Harriers, just taxi here, please. You'll never be able to hover here.
Why is it building on fire?
You gotta do full aileron when you touch down.
God, this is why they don't do it in real life, because they'd just have to rebuild a whole airport.
And like the amount of death that would happen when you try to land. Like, oh, there goes another pilot. Oh.
You don't understand the Grim Reaper's philosophy.
Shit. So like what is it, the F-104 that couldn't land? Which one? Which one was like really hard to land?
That would be a perfect aircraft for the Grim Reapers. 104.
Yeah.
The Widowmaker.
It's the 104.
Yeah, especially the when they gave it to the Germans, right?
Oh yeah, 33. Put your wings up 33 so you don't get caught.
I've got high explosive cannon weapon. I don't know what.
Oh, I'm not sure if high explosives what you want. They're 50 feet between the UN trucks and the baddies.
Oh wow, it'd be fine.
So what we want is...
That sounds like a job for 500 kilo bombs.
Exactly right.
That sounds like a job for a Mark 86.
Sounds like a job for a 250mm rocket.
Yeah, do we have
That
any
sounds like a job for the
MiG-21s?
Mark 43.
This sounds like a job
Skate
for
gear.
The Moab.
Has anyone... Has anyone... I haven't actually tried taking off in a flanker. What do you have to do to take off in a flanker? Is rudder okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
You're leading this.
Everybody
has landed, you get to lead.
Great. Okay, we'll lead up. We'll line up in
on scale of final, scale of final.
Okay, it's got a while by the
Yeah,
time.
there is a Harrier on the near end of the runway.
What?
Okay, so then normal, just like formation takeoff.
Negative, 1 by 1, in order of skill. So let's go.
Am I in the back?
I'm going back to John right quick.
You guys don't run, wherever you put yourself. Got on Sky, that'll do. Remember to repair your gear when you get in.
Good job, Sky.
God, why do the engines take so long to spool?
Not in the flanker.
I mean,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do
it's
the one
2
staying
seconds.
first.
Why am I? I'm getting blown off the runway.
Put your flaps up.
106. Заруливайте на стоянку.
His gear is actually still intact. That's impressive.
I'd like to see this one take me away now.
I also suggest lowering that air brake.
102. Вжение запрещено.
Seniority taxiing to the runway. What SRS are we using?
243 and just all the normal stuff. Got group SRS as well. You guys who are taxiing to the runway, have you ensured that you are full fuel? Someone will forget that.
Yes.
Yes.
Plus I barely burn fuel.
Right, let's get to the runway. I'll get in the front.
I don't know how the takeoff's gonna go, being heavier.
It'll be fine.
I suggest you call the people from the apron to the line up, so you can organise the way you want.
Roger, I'll just start calling people now. Can we have Cap will go at the front, and then can we have all of the ESF guys confident on their takeoff?
Yeah. Coffee is.
So we'll have Cap, then ESF. If any members aren't confident, they'll stick at the back. Then we'll have Tail and Sherman. I'm pretty confident with them. Then we'll have Tender and Signore. And then the rest of you guys, I haven't watched how good you are, so just line up at roughly how good you think you are after that. Cap's about to roll, stand by.
Alright, everybody that's on the runway that isn't on the front, head towards the terminal.
Right, I'm going to SRS, guys, so I'll see you there.
Any idea why I can't have just 2 UHF radios instead of UHF?
Oh, units cap rolling.
Hang on, we got a rogue Harrier coming up the taxi.
I think I'm stuck in front of you, Tail. My brake took ages to come on.
Reverse thrust. Oh, you're flying.
Senor.
Oh, amazing.
He's attempting a
Senor's here.
Do you want to hop on 120?
Harriers just...
Yeah, sure. Stand by.
All units, just only put your flaps down once you're on the runway lined up, please, otherwise you'll get flipped.
Yeah, copy. I'm unable to get on VHF frequency for RTAC free.
What are you in?
I'm in a C-33, I'm not sure why.
Escape contract 2, 1 to 4.
UHF frequencies. I'm aware of what it is, I'm saying. Simple radio is not allowing me to have it.
Right.
Hey Wolf, use the top radio R800 for our interflight and intraflight, and the bottom radio for global.
Where are you, Tender?
Caps in place, ESF can taxi.
Wolf radio check 1245.
Wolf wrong radio.
Cap check 130 flankers.
I read you 5x5.
Wolf radio check 1245.
All units cap, this will be single takeoffs, no group takeoffs obviously, so if you're in a group make sure you figure out who's going first, etc.
What's our heading once we take off?
So once we take off, split up and just get above the clouds safely near the airport. We'll just meet up above the airport, above the clouds, and we'll be heading due north on the actual ferry. Above the clouds.
33, you just parked on the left side of the runway. It looks like part of your left wing is missing.
Flank it in the
No, you're just bugged.
Go ahead, if you're at the front.
Go, flanker. I'm waiting back here.
He looks okay to cap.
Yeah, no, your view's just bugged. My aircraft's fine.
Marvin, squeeze up, you're being lazy.
I'm not being lazy, I'm being safe.
What do you think you're doing, Harrier? Get the fuck out of here. Just taking my spot.
Honestly, I think the Harrier is going to destroy the runway. Not due to pilot skill, just...
Oh, there's all skill here.
Alright, Cap. Tender and Signori, A10 flanker.
106, дружинник. Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
Заправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
Roger, just waiting for a last flanker.
Дружинник, 107.
107, дружинник. Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
On the plus side, no one's flipped over yet.
107, руление запрещаю.
Отмена взлета.
Wait, fuel. So, for the rest of you guys, so what we're thinking is doing right to left takeoffs. So when Cap takes off, then Cop's gonna take off, then I'm gonna take off, and then whoever's on the right most side of the runway is gonna take off, and then so on and so forth.
Sounds good.
A firm, Roger left.
Are we saying 5-second intervals or 10?
I want to say safe second interval.
Someone crashed.
Hello, will you be joining us? Hello, comms check. Give him a minute. Two flankers joining us, just get at the back of the formation, please.
Перезарядка по плану.
Okay, 30 seconds of beauty shots, then we're on.
Sonic, change your skin, please.
Who? Sonic?
Zoidberg has you loud clear.
Sonic Dust, can you please change your skin?
Перезарядка по плану.
Okay guys, if you do crash on takeoff, which is possible, then you can respawn, just let everyone take off and then take off again so that I can kind of cut it out of the movie. Is anyone not ready to take off?
Still waiting on Skye.
Oh, whoops. Where are you, Skye?
I'm still repairing, Kev. You guys carry on first.
Copy, you catch us up, Skye. We're going to head off and take a watch take off. Hello! Hello!
Sonic, guys, please change your skin. Thank you.
Hello, welcome back. So, we are now in the middle of Hurricane Sherman. The winds are ridiculous, is the only word. And there's thunder and lightning and stuff, but we're all here because we're men and a woman, and we're afraid of nothing. And we're going to get this done. Right, Cap's going to test the water to see how the takeoff is. Stand by, as I may be some screaming. This is easy, guys. This is easy. Plenty of right aileron.
You crash.
Full right aileron, guys. Easy.
Anyone else still on Discord?
Roger, he'll figure it out. Capital is circling the base, Angels 20. I'll come down lower soon.
Captain, the A-10s start heading towards the target since we're not going to get there at the same time as you then.
Roger, but try and get up here so we can get some formation shots.
We breaking through the cloud layer?
Roger, everyone above the clouds.
Which way are we going?
Due north, get the A-10s above the clouds, due north, and we'll meet up with you on the way.
Copy.
All fast jets, Cap. If you're on a fast jet, find the most forward A-10 and get with him once he's above the clouds.
Cap coffee, say ahead airspeed.
Cap is 400 indicated clicks. Cap's going to be doing a bit of wiggling, trying to get find where to go.
Anyone else on the runway? Skate taking active.
Tender's coming out of the clouds now, A10.
Roger, Cap's coming to find you. Are those your flares, Tender?
106. Плавление запрещаю.
Cap Tally, coming.
Actually, I'm still not through the clouds. I'm at 7,000 feet.
Cloud top is at 8,000 feet.
Ah, Roger. So somebody told me it was 6. Through the clouds, Tender flaring. Flare.
Cap No Joy, still looking.
Cap, if you're lead, why are we not joining on you?
We'll have to make the lead one of the A10s essentially because they're much slower. So just get to Tender and then we'll sort it out. Tally, Tender. Can A10s all hug around Tender, please? The Sukhois can get on Cap. I'm going to bring you to the A10s and we'll have our own flight.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to catch him up first, so don't worry about formation yet. Tender, you have to keep an eye on our geography, make sure the wind doesn't push us off course as well.
Roger, I kind of want Charlie to take the lead because they'll be autopilot.
Okay, get someone on it. I don't know who's in them.
Someone just exploded.
Yeah, Tender, you gotta come a lot further left. It's gonna keep pushing you to the right. Come at a 330, and you're gonna have to use your standby.
Left 30, did you say, or directly?
Yeah, about 330.
Copy.
Tender, what's your SP?
I think we just lost Sherman.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Be aware I'm throttling back so the other A10s can catch up.
Cap is one flare out. Come and get in formation with me, flankers, if you like. Try and keep stable.
What's your speed?
Cap confirm. Flankers with you. Everyone else with the. Yeah.
Confirm.
Tender's maintaining around 270 knots.
Oh, sorry, Cap, are you to the right of Tender?
Copy that, about 520 clicks indicated.
Roger.
Slowing.
My internet decided to short out and kill me.
Tender, I'll push my team out to the right from you.
Yeah, Cap, I'm gonna have to bring it real slow so the A10s can come back. You might as well do your own Sukhoi stuff.
Copy. I'll see if I can stick with you first. If not, then we'll head away.
Alright, I'm really having to slow it down to like 230 knots.
Cobra.
Who's off cap to right? Is that cough?
Hey, firm.
Roger, Senor, slotting in off your right now. A little quick.
That's when I wish I picked the plane with a bigger wing.
Yep.
Заруливайте на стоянку.
10 to speed check in knots.
240 at the moment, descending to 230.
Flankers, do we have an alpha meter on this plane?
Somewhere.
All planes have an angle of attack.
Okay, flankers, we're going off on our own because I'm going to stall this out otherwise. Okay, Cap's going to level out and bung autopilot on standby. I better back off, guys.
Where are you going?
I dare to use autopilot in the flanker. I'll burn ahead, you can catch up.
Just stabilize, Cap, just stabilize.
Cap, should A5 join up on you?
Yeah, you can if you like. I'll just fly by hand.
Roger that.
Cap, is that the new vector?
Cap Coffee, I request you put your throttle back a bit because we can't catch you without burning.
Roger, heading back, let me know when I can resume.
If you'd set 500, that's perfect for us.
500. Sonic, I'm turning back on the vector.
10-4.
Разрешаю руление на полосу 3-1.
I think I dropped off the server.
1-0-6. Руление запрещаю.
Alright, you're going to the same spot? Okay, I'll go off the left then.
Okay, Cap is settling on this vector. What speed is suitable for ferry guys so in the flanker?
This is fine, 500 is fine.
Roger.
trying to get exactly where you are, Coffee. Just on the other side.
Signora Coffee, line up the missile tip with the cockpit.
Roger that. And how far up are you, like right next to the elevator? The start of it?
I've pretty much aligned the engine intakes. Like, I can't see a bend in them.
Coffee,
awesome.
Take a screenshot of your position and post it immediately to them.
I am unable to take one without taking my hands off. But give me a second, I'll try.
Yeah. We're too close, it's too...
Yep, that didn't work.
Yeah, I tried doing it at the same time. How'd it look?
To be honest, I don't dare move my head.
Just hit F3 really quick.
I'll just stand up. That's sick. It looks soupy because we're crabbing so much. Correcting a bit of roll I put in by accident.
Wolfson long slot. Justin, I got the screenshot you wanted.
Cheers.
Yeah, Harry's on your right.
Copy. I just spawned back in.
Senora, do you want me to get up there?
Yeah, do you want to try some?
Yeah.
I'll move out to the left if you want, and then you can take my spot. Alright, Roger, I'm going to move out now.
Okay, gentlemen, Cap, we've been pushed off course quite a bit. Going to make a right correction very slowly. Feel free to stick with me or move back, it's up to you. Stand by and roll right.
Going off Wolf's left echelon.
Okay, 20 miles away, we've got to start thinking about our brake. How do you want to do our brake? So what I thought for the movie was we start braking from one side over to the other, one by one, kind of do a flare and then invert and then head down into the clouds. Should we go from right to left in the formation?
There isn't really any formation to speak of, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Our formation.
A10s have a good formation, I think, at the moment.
I'll just call out. I'll call out your names. I'll say like coffee break, signore break. I'll do it like that and just roll over and dive into the clouds.
Can you say the altitude of the target area? Because I'm pretty sure it's like 300 feet. Make sure there's no mountains around.
Roger, I think we've all got radar altimeters, so it shouldn't be a huge problem. Right, unfortunately we've got so far pushed off, I'm going to have to make a big turn now, so get ready guys. Fair, a 30-degree roll, and roll!
Direction. Right. Looks good, guys. Look at that.
Like I said, when you're over target, take your time, there's no rush. Do lots of practice runs, get a feel for the wind.
Track air failure. Alright, I'm back.
When we finish this turn, the target will be 10 miles off our nose and we'll start doing the dive. Stand by.
Switching to echelon right.
Tail, comms
Whoa,
check.
Signori, be careful, you almost ran into me.
Tail, can you do the calls for, in F10 mode, can you do the calls for people to brake? Because I can't. So start with like Gumbo, whoever's on the right, with about a second in between each guy. Wait for my call.
Okay, roger that. Main flanker formation, confirm.
Everyone that's with us, basically. You've got a big V going on here.
Okay, roger that. Tail is ready.
We're going to roll level and roll. All units cap, the target is now 11 miles off our nose. Tail, can you call out the brake and we'll get down and do some damage?
Roger that. Zoidberg, brake. Gunbow, brake. Signore, brake. Coffee, brake. Cap, brake. Wolf Shadow, brake. Sonic Dust, brake. Banshee, brake. Gancello, brake. Sherman, brake. Tail, brake. Out.
Well done. Take your time through these clouds, guys. Some of you have changed vector a bit on that brake, guys, so just check yourself on map. Cap is through the clouds, looking for target.
We're looking for the big town. Find that first.
Roger.
Pretty much directly to our northeast. We're about to fly over it. Look for the river that runs through the center of town. They should be clustered on the right side.
Coffee's got eyes on the tower. Free to go engage. Am I free to engage?
Roger, all units free to engage. I would suggest a few sighting runs first. No anti-aircraft missiles.
Sighting run.
Can we have some flares out from someone who's over target? Cap, over target. Flare.
Roger, tally flare.
Alright, do some circles, get a feel for the wind. Don't stop.
The fuckers are shooting at me.
Copy, rifle.
Yeah, they're shooting. Roger, I see him down there. Don't hit the blue truck. Don't hit the blue trucks, gotcha.
Fuck. That was close.
Cap running in.
Sherman in from the north on a
Cap
group.
right.
Traces up, traces up.
Waving off, can't get an angle.
Cap shot.
Scenario running in.
Whoa.
Something wrong with Cap's jet, stand by.
Oh, you're in the flat spin. You're dead.
Cap's put it in inverted spin, punching out. Good luck.
No. I need to get lower.
Scenario shack.
Sherman in from the south.
Flag over target.
Well, if there were any civilians down there, not so much anymore.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
At least now that smoke gives us a good wind direction.
Indeed, that's true.
I'm turning in on the wind direction from the smoke.
There's so much down there, it's hard to see what to shoot.
Yes, yes it is. Sherman in with rocket. Rifle.
This is fucking insane with this much wind.
In with rockets.
Good hits, ignore it.
Thank you.
Coffee shack. But still one there. Coffee, go home.
If we expanded if we're Winchester, should we RTB?
Yes, and please circle the base rather than.
Roger.
It's an area in high with rockets.
Oh,
Sherman
shit.
coming in with rockets.
Right there.
Nice, ignore it.
Let's climb through this.
This lag is freaking killing me.
In from the north.
Crash.
Steady, Sherman.
Yeah, it's about 180 for the vector of the wind.
Shack, wall shadow.
Alright, in with John.
Cap, we could just have dropped a nuke. All civilians are almost dead.
Alright, fine. Finish up your weapons and get back.
Oh, get back? I'm dead.
Bull Shadow, drop that lot.
Copy, stand by.
Be advised, you only have one engine.
Did anybody else crash?
I don't have much fuel anyway, so.
Yeah,
nope.
A couple of times.
Cool, my whole, I mean, as in the program, my DCS has crashed.
Yeah, the lag is big. And then crashed the desktop. It's getting to a point where I don't want to play anymore because the lag's so bad on these things.
Yeah, it's pretty mental. I wonder if it's my side or if
Let's
it's
ignore anything about getting back now.
server.
It's a server.
After that, I'll RTB.
Have a look in your logs, you'll probably find a network disconnect.
Yeah, I'm RTB.
At least I'm hoping everybody else is getting the same thing.
Vector.
Due south.
You find your logs in your
Roger that, thank you.
in your games, safe games directory.
Thank you, I was just about to ask.
It's normally the last thing in there before the crash.
Watch out for the building!
So which one do I want?
Pull up.
There's quite a few in here.
Here's that log. It's just a text file. Just open it with Notepad. And it'll be the thing right at the bottom. It'll be the last thing that it entered before it crashed.
Hey guys, I think there's a few UN trucks we still need to kill. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's think about getting out now, guys.
Mine has. Can't open file models, traceable at white.
Okay, should we call in the
terrain,
B-21 then?
10 object fire, 10 object fire for building ID, blah blah blah.
We don't need it, everything's said.
It depends. I'm just doing this pass so my gun sounds cool.
Cap Coffee, how many friendlies survived?
We have 3 surviving friendly trucks, and all hostiles are dead apart from 3. 3 and 3. Wolf Shadow has disconnected. He is allowed to respawn if he asks. Yeah, jump in a new one, run the gas down, and then come and land.
That's gotta be a kill, sure.
Tend to go home, or it's going to take an age for you to get you back.
What are we at, Batumi?
Oh, if I get up high there, winds will be nice.
And higher?
Yeah.
Roger guys, Batumi runway 31 please, 31.
Coffee.
Did you lower your fuel quantity, Sherman?
Дружинник, 103, возврат.
Wait, 1, dealing with trim.
103, дружинник. Следуйте курсом 168.
We got the 10 speed record, I think.
759,
Yeah, ground speed,
запятая 29.
Yeah, feeder
flying at 458.
Занимайте высоту круга.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm burning fuel cap.
If you're not coming home with bullet holes in your wings, you're not doing it right.
Well, I would have loved to, but the game suddenly froze as I was at the pull-up point.
Cap Coffee, did you want us to do a circuit over the airfield?
I think the weather's too ugly to worry about circuits, guys. Let's just worry about getting him down. I'm ready for you to come down now. Atomic and Tail, you cannot go up. You've crashed, you've died. Static, I'm guessing you crashed as well, so disconnect Static, Tail and Atomic.
Cap, would it be quicker for me to get in the new A10? Would you want me to?
No, you'll do the mission properly. Comms check, Tail and Static.
Разрешите посадку.
Comms check, Tail and Static.
If they take off, to kick him.
5 by 5.
What are you doing, Tail?
Currently doing just some tests. If it is okay, trying to do a VTOL takeoff.
We've got real people landing now. Can you just hold?
Okay.
Hold off the runway. Is all I care about. Static. Comms test. Last chance.
Yeah, I'm here now.
That's great. I thought. Did you die or disconnect?
I got so much lag. I keep crashing.
Okay, hurry up and take off because we've got guys coming in.
Coffee turning finals runway 30 Batumi. I've got one engine working, the other's malfunctioning, so please clear the runway.
Scenario is passing over the runway.
This was interesting.
Yeah, it's just really frustrating when it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
So I'd just about get somewhere and then the fucking game would crash.
Oh yeah, rip. Yeah.
Sure,
I just made a sharp turn into the wrong direction and then I lost all airspeed.
Yeah, I did that a few times. And then managed to get it back, and then as I was turning in to have a look to see if there are any targets left, the whole game just froze up.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, one down.
Because of the
wind. We could practically have just dropped the nuke. What?
Is it all finished?
They are currently landing.
Runway is clear for next flight.
It was a super short session.
Alright, I'll just leave then because I can't be doing this anymore. It's so stupid.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so
feeling
gonna
almost
turn on
the same.
final. If nobody else wants to.
Sonic is on long final.
Alright, I think I'm in front of you. I saw you all the way out there.
Actually, I'm in front of you. To your right. It's okay, go ahead. You're passing me anyway.
I see you. We're just right on top of each other now, it's hilarious. Alright.
You almost
well done, blue flanker.
Gear down.
Sherman's gonna hold short to try something really stupid.
Runway is clear for next man.
Scenario on short final.
Signora, dump that ordnance and put your gear down. If that's you.
Tenders inbound to Batumi, 10 miles to the north.
Sonic on finals.
Is my gear down? Just checking, make sure.
Yep, you're good, you're good.
Roger, this should be 9.
Well done. Guy coming behind, long run and run long fast.
Roger, running along.
Посадку запрещаю.
Good job, Sonic. That's okay, that's okay. Right wing down, right wing down. Beautiful. 4 out of 4. Well done, guys. Beautiful. Very nice. Runway is clear, ready for next man.
Sherman requesting permission to attempt F5 S-Tol.
Accepted, but questioned.
Hey.
Oh baby, 430 knots.
Have you guys finished your DCS thing? The mission?
They're still flying.
We're landed now.
That's fair.
It's a wicked crosswind. Wicked.
Oh, is that where people were flying sideways?
Yep.
Someone gets
it's like
ground
over
speed.
100 knots, Cap said, I think.
I'm gonna make a Mac loop.
I'm too far forward, I'm waiting
mission
off.
in DCS if anyone wants to try it out.
There's actually a 50 knot, not really a crosswind, there's like 30 degrees of runway heading. So effectively about 20 knot crosswind. But still pretty crazy, bro.
Got visual on the traffic in front.
Have you finished the game?
Yeah, I died. He has a freaking cloud decks at like 1,000 feet. Every time I went in there, my frame rate died, so I just stalled and crashed.
Fire. Do you want to fly some low-level Mac loops for a bit?
I'm doing some work right now. Maybe about an hour?
No, you're not allowed. Sorry, you have to do it now. You're not allowed to do your work, so stop that immediately. Are we still are we updating to the most recent version?
Yep.
Of DCS, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it later. It's like 10 gig, isn't it?
Mine was 14 and a half.
Yeah, fuck that.
Depends how many modules you've got.
I think I've got all the ones that are currently being updated, so...
Anyone got a ground speed on those hogs? They're hardly moving.
Alright, check it out.
Just go on F10, I think that's ground.
$160.
What do they even
can't be
fix with the big...
145 on the front guy.
It was supposed to be hot fixes.
You're right.
Fuck knows what.
10 gig? Or 14 gig?
Well, maybe not hot fixes if that was the case.
Oh,
Yeah,
hot fix, that's a fucking Sub-Zero fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot
fix
of the MiG-21 at least. They made it much more effective.
I mean, yeah, it looks like he's going about 40 miles per hour.
I heard the rumor that they released the F-15, F-18 during that time when I got really excited, and then all of my dreams got crushed immediately as soon as I found that was the case.
Fuck that, man. That's so shitty.
Straight up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See if I'll run long, guy behind you.
Broken too. There is a stream coming up, so you never know, it might be there.
Tender, it is only your right
stream,
side,
and I'm very excited.
When's that at?
Like at the end of this week or something, right?
Gotcha. So the end of spring is like.
Alright, see how much you can stall it.
I hate it when they do
Look at Sherman. Look at Sherman. In the F5.
That's so
It looks like he's trying to hover. He's trying to hover the F5.
It's crashed again. Like he did the other day into the tanker.
Nice.
Look,
Saved it.
20 miles an hour. 6 out of 6, well done. Is there anyone else coming down?
I mean, I'm right above him, but I'm gonna wave off just in case this thing stalls.
He's going around.
We got a Harrier.
Yeah, Zoidberg.
Hey, Zoidberg.
Sherman, your brakes are out.
Yes, I just realized.
Tendon just landed.
Oh my gosh, look at how much the wind is moving the Harrier.
Yeah, he's in the A10.
Holy shit.
Hey, it looks nuts.
Good luck landing that, dude.
Nah, I got it. I do actually need a wind reference to come under the river and to some of the Hawaiian stuff here that I'm using for reference.
I've been so busy recently, holy shit.
I think Sherman's the last guy.
It was all really stupid. You would never take off on 120 knot wind, not a crosswind anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would shut an airport down.
A 128 knot wind.
120.
It's a crosswind component of like, I don't know what.
Good landing.
Well, it said actually 117 knots on the Harrier. I was sitting on the runway and I was doing 38 knots, standing still.
What was the?
Yeah, I've flown in a 20 knot crosswind. Like in real life, and that's shit.
Oh yeah. What's the
well,
wind
it's not
direction?
bing bonging now.
Just face it into the wind.
Well, we're
Sherman,
Batumi and it was coming from the north. So
it's slowing.
Can you imagine if you contacted the local ATC?
But I think it's coming from the south and blowing north.
Dude, we're getting blown sideways.
What's the runway heading?
50 knots, yeah, you can land us, Sherman.
I think it's 2. I can't remember.
I'm getting
in the chat. Oh, it's 3-1, I think.
Yeah, no, seriously, Sherman, you could land
Coming in from the sea is 1-2.
That little taxiway right there, you
Just
see
done it again, look.
Aim for that.
Nope, my nose is
And going out to sea is 3-1.
What the hell is it?
That's good sync rate, dude.
Yeah,
good win, guys, you win.
You can try, I'm not sure how
Just dress up left a bit. You just come left a bit. You're right on line with the taxiway right now. If you just come left a bit.
Oh, I was already on Batumi's page. That's cool.
And so you guys said 100 knots, right?
It was 100 knots at
12:30, and it was coming across. It was coming from about 050, probably, but it was definitely across the runway.
100 knots isn't even on my
direction is good.
Chart.
Oh,
yeah,
100 knots.
60.
I don't think you can get 100 knots.
You can still try for the apron to the left.
Need some more thing ratio. That's good.
I was taking off from the end of the runway, heading towards the pan where everybody spawns. I wanted to take off there in a very short period of time.
Sync.
Okay, Sherman's landing now on the stream. Take a look. Interesting.
Good job.
Nah, I can't be honest.
Are you serious?
That was good.
He must be coming in sideways.
Welcome back.
Gear up and the
See, the thing is, in real life, you would never land at Batumi at that wind. You would be diverted to an airport that had a headwind. You know, a runway of 050.
Hold my brake while I'm moving.
My parachute is dragging me backwards.
Good German. Okay, is everyone landed, guys? Okay, welcome back. We had a 50% survival rate, which is actually better than what I was expecting, so well done everyone. And everyone who survived landed, which is also extremely good, so well done everyone. Excellent practice. So, to celebrate, we need to have some cognacs and cocktails, but before we do that, we're going to ruin our jets. So, on 3, eject and full throttle. 1, 2, 3.
Does explosions destroyed the flanker engines.
Look at that smoke.
Look at the parachuting guys! Oh my god!
Nice.
Idiots. That's so funny. Whoa. Oh, the A-10 was like flipping.
How to ruin DCS physics. Very nice. Yeah. Alright, that'll do.
The plane will just flip over.
It's a good outcome.
Oh yeah, bloody high wings.
But it was surprisingly easy to just take off and land. For me, at least.
Takeoff was quite easy, yeah.
Yeah, landing too. Just like doing a full VTOL landing, just like Sherman in the ending.
Oh, you imagine
I wasn't quite there. Unfortunately, I slowed down just a little too much and stalled.
That was good. Okay, we
coming in sideways.
Okay, let's do a landing competition. Best landing wins.
Sherman's is the best. He landed at 40 knots.
With burning winds.
I'd like to remind that I landed with one engine.
Wow, yeah, that is quite impressive.
I probably should have pulled my chute on the descent, to be honest.
I had asymmetric engines. One of them was at about 90% and one of them was at 70.
Sherman, I bet if you pulled that chute in the air, it would have just carried you away like a balloon. Knowing the DCS physics.
He would have gone backwards, wouldn't he? Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like, oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to space now. Weather balloon.
You're saying.
Is everything over?
Roger. Let's go. We've got everyone down. Everyone, all 7 guys landed. Very, very good.
Yeah, my internet quit, so
yeah,
I don't know what happened, but
yeah, mine went out as well.
Mine quit on me several times.
Mine
twice, and I gave up.
Must be because of Hurricane Sherman, I imagine.
Yes. I calculated the crosswind component. The crosswind component for 3-1 on Batumi was over 48 knots for crosswind component.
That's pretty awesome. So we were taking off pretty much in a full 50 knot crosswind, which we've not done a full, component like that before. That's very, very nice. I like it. As soon as your wheels were up, your plane just got swung to the right, and
I'm not even legally allowed to
Can you imagine a
20 knots?
Vols.
Really?
Wait, say that again?
In a Cessna, you're not even legally allowed to take off in 20 knot crosswind.
Oh, okay.
It's a high wing. Your plane will flip right over.
Is that the max, or is that I
don't know.
The max, yep.
Yeah.
So it must be so lightweight.
Lightweight, and it's a high wing, so you get air underneath that, it'll flip right over.
Right. It's true. We want to flip more because of that, yeah.
Right. Well done, everyone. Back to normal operation on Wednesday. I'm going to go and put together some...
Cap, check your messages from me.
Hello, Tinder. Cap A10S has a 3-ship formation at 12:54 onwards in-game time, and we did a professional... Oh, right. Yeah, sweet. Last report. 12:54. Oh, I shall go and have a look. All right, guys. I'll catch you later.
Yep. Have a good one, fellas. Ladies, gentlemen. Have a good evening.
See you later.